This past Sunday here in church, we were blessed to have another baptism. We've had several this year. It's been a wonderful year of welcoming new life into the parish here at St. Luke's. And after the baptism, after the liturgy was over, the family was gathered up here in church taking pictures, and they invited me to be in the pictures and had me hold Clarence, the baby we had just baptized. And I'm holding this little infant in my arms, looking down at this precious child of God, smelling the chrism that's wafting off of his freshly anointed forehead. And I couldn't help but just smile and find my heart melted by the gift of new life, by the innocence of this child of God. And I needed that gift. I needed that gift of experiencing my heart melting, because this world is so cold and heavy at times. And sometimes in response to that coldness and heaviness, my heart grows cold and heavy too. All the more reason I was grateful for the gift and faith of this little child to help melt my heart. In verse 5 of Psalm 97, the psalmist sings about how creation melts in the presence of God. Even the mountains melt like wax in God's presence, the psalmist sings. And there's a holy invitation for us in that, to pause and pray today. In a world that always seems to want to lean towards things like ruthless power, to pray for the grace instead to lean into things that melt our hearts. Maybe holding a baby for a little while if we're able and have that gift and opportunity. Or maybe leaning into relationships that invite holy vulnerability, allowing ourselves to fall in love. Or allowing ourselves to open up in relationships like that with a counselor or a mentor. And those are just some of the ways we experience that great and wonderful holy gift of God melting our hearts. All so that they can be formed and shaped again and anew into holy mysteries that beat with new life. God's peace and blessings to you all.